height of apostolic ministry is when we can say, Orokpo, in fact, you have been here for too long. I'm waiting for the day God will reassign you so that I can release you. If all of us are here, how will we reach the world? Don't you think you will be in another nation? Yeah. Yeah. I told all my pastors, I'm not holding any one of you. If Jesus really commissions you, come, don't hide, come. Me, I will support you. But just be sure Jesus spoke. I cannot be sure for you. Something has opened in the heavens. We need to utilize it for the next 10 minutes. For the next 10 minutes. And Melchizedek. Are you seeing what's happening? He had won in the slaughter. He had occasioned the recovery with just 318 men, and he fought against 5 kings. Recovered every man. No one was lost. It was not military strategy that he used. It was discipleship. His secret was discipleship. But I don't have time to show you that. He discipled every member of his house to have his own ability. Oh, you didn't see that? Okay. All right. Are you there? Verse 15. Before we jump to 18. He divided himself against them. Every single personnel of that army was an Abraham. So in his war strategy, what did he do? Sister Ruth, in your house, I know you have such a lot of people. Can you say that if you send your daughter, she has your capacity? She can represent you. She can talk to Satan on your behalf. Abraham could say that. Because everyone he divided was what? Was himself. Oh, you say, oh, we have a membership strength in our ministry of 5,000. 5,000 who? 5,000 charlatans that don't know the parable of the kingdom of their father, looking for what is not lost, taking off like tornadoes and crash landing. And we give opportunity for people to testify about miracles. We don't give them opportunity to talk about their crash landing, because the crash landing is more than the testimonies. Abraham discipled the company, and in the day of battle, he knew that if he sent one legionnaire to you, it was Abraham that was coming. All the endowments, the discernments, the capacities, the wisdom that was upon him by the Spirit of God was upon every minion in that house. We boast about the numbers of Christians in Nigeria. Christians that can do nothing in the face of darkness. What we run are social clubs. The apostolic church was not so numerous in terms of number, but they could shift the government in the spirit. Because each one was as strong as David. You must have heard me prophesy. I seek a day where the preacher will not be a star, where he will just be one in the colony, one in the company, that has his own giftings and wirings. That is when true battle formation can be signaled. Then the Lord can give marching orders. Have you read about the Joel chapter 2 to see the sophistication of the marshalling, the strategy that was in the camp of the end time army? You will know this breakthrough thing we did was a fraud. No son of the kingdom rose from it. Abraham did. What did he do? He divided him. We look forward to when Aholiab will become 17. We will tell him, my son, everything you have seen me do is all I know. Go and do likewise. I was going to inspect some buildings today and my son was following. I asked him, why are you here? He said, I came to learn from my father. I said, you used to speak wrongly before, but today. Because by the time he's 17, I will stop doing something. Because we will need to divide Abraham. It is when your disciples have left you that we know whether they have substance. Meanwhile, you need half a government. In the church today, for a man to be released into his destiny, you need half a government to accomplish that. Meanwhile, the glory of the apostolic church was when they had the opportunity to send people into their destiny. Because that was how Jesus did for them. He gave them power and authority, and he dispatched them into towns and villages. The height of apostolic ministry is when we can say, Orokpo, in fact, you have been here for too long. I'm waiting for the day God will reassign you so that I can release you. If all of us are here, how will we reach the world? Don't you think you will be in another nation? Yeah. Yeah. I told all my pastors, I'm not holding any one of you. If Jesus really commissions you, come, don't hide, come. Me, I will support you. But just be sure Jesus spoke. I cannot be sure for you. I'm burdened by many burdens. I will not have time to. So make sure you are what? If you bring a damsel, I can. Hey, make sure you are sure, because the work on my hands is much. Even if you bring Jezebel, we will anoint and say, by the law. So make sure you. I come eso. Marakore. Sante Mokonte. Make sure you're sure. Nobody has time. It's end time. Where he divided what? A time will come where you need to divide yourself. Yes. Need to. If God doesn't redeploy them, you yourself will redeploy them, so that they can have the experience of what it takes to bring government to a locality. The Lord will help us. All right, go back to